Hi everyone, welcome to 1v1. I'm joined today at Riot Games Arena by Saadhak with
Hello.
Loud coming off their win against Leviatán. How are you feeling about that game?
Super happy, of course.
Right. So this was your first time playing against aspas. What was it like playing against your former teammate?
Well, it's actually my second time. I played with him back in Brazil, like all the way back, I think a couple of years ago. I mean, he's an amazing player. He's just insane mechanically, so it was a really, really fun game.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel that, having been teammates with him for the past couple of years that, you kind of had a read on maybe some of his tendencies?
I would say so, yeah. I mean, I know what he likes and what he don't likes, but like at the same time, it's kind of hard to anticipate because he's really good at adapting all the time. So, I mean, it helps a little bit, but not that much.
Mm-hmm. It certainly looked like you were looking for him in that first match, in that 7-4 against him.
Yeah, I was hunting him down, of course. Yes, but no, jokes aside, like I knew I always wanted to play again against him. So in my mind, it was more like I have to find him and kill him, you know. But other than that, I'm just good.
So about his replacement, QCK, I know that you talked before that you can't really replace aspas, but what do you think QCK has brought to this team, and how have you been able to integrate him into the team?
Yes, of course. I said this many times. He brings the flexibility. Like you saw him playing Phoenix, you saw him playing Race. He's really good with a lot of characters. So he brings to the table a lot of more tools for me, I would say, because now I can go a little bit crazier with the compositions and all of that. So yeah, flexibility is a huge deal.
Speaking of the compositions, I know people were noticing the Phoenix comp. So kind of what are the origins of that?
So it's kind of like a secret, I would say, but I had after champs last year, I had a really good plan I wanted to try. So it took us a really long time to perfect what we have here, like something like 3 months, I would say, and we're still working on it because it's kind of rough and it's a really hard playstyle to play. But I would say basically bringing Phoenix, it was part of that secret plan, I would say, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nice. So I mean, Loud has been one of the top teams in the world now for a couple of years. What do you think has been the key to kind of staying on top, even despite all these roster changes?
I think for me at least, we have to be being a leader, being a good leader for the guys, because players come and go, but the most important thing is when you have someone that can lead you to the victory or maybe just lead you overall in life. I would say that gives you more consistency, right?
Mm,
So yeah, maybe that I would have to say that for sure.
for sure. Um, so you guys are the defending America's champions, but
Yeah.
it seems like in the offseason, there was a lot of attention to these super teams, NRG and even Leviatán. So do you feel slighted at all that maybe Loud hasn't been getting as much attention this season?
Not really because we don't care about it. To be honest, like we just play because we love playing. All of that is more for the fans, more for the people that follow us. But something that I would say is like off season is off season for a reason. Like tier 2 tournaments are tier 2 tournaments for a reason, right? And being here, like when it counts and when the pressure is even higher, it really shows what teams are capable of winning. So
Mhm.
let them say whatever they want, and we are gonna prove it on the server.
Mhm. So Leviatán, you guys played a pretty close match with them, 2-1. Do you see them as maybe your biggest rivals this year in Americas?
It's hard to say because there are so many good teams. Like we didn't play against Cloud9 yet. We didn't play against NRG yet. We didn't play against a bunch of different teams. So it's kind of hard to say, but they are for sure a super team, hard to play, super hard to play against them.
Right. So looking forward to your next match. You guys made it to the playoffs. What teams are you maybe looking forward to playing?
Oh, of course, I want to play against NRG again.
Mhm.
They are my brothers. Like we've been playing against each other for a while now, so I would really want to play against them. I have my sweet revenge against the EG guys that are now there, Demon One and Ethan. But other than that, like I'm good with wherever.
Mhm. And how confident are you that you guys can make it to Madrid?
Right now, I would say I'm feeling good, but for us, like being confident is not something we kind of like look forward to in a way, because we always are like, okay, guys, one game at a time, you know. So now we have to face. We don't know yet, but now the next team we have to face we would be preparing the same way as we did against Sentinels or Leviatán.
All right. So that's all the questions I have. Is there anything else you'd love to add?
Thank you guys for watching us. I hope you enjoy watching us play. I hope you enjoy us being able to bring different compositions to the table. I know you guys are bored of playing the same thing over and watching the same thing over and over again. And yeah, thank you very much for supporting us.
And thank you so much. Good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.